4th of July weekend, or any holiday weekend for that matter here along the Gulf Coast, brings in its fair amount of tourists. But for Dauphin Island, it's the prominent home for one family who comes all the way from Arkansas. The 4th of July weekend, or any holiday weekend for that matter, brings in its fair amount of tourists. But for Dauphin Island, it's become the prominent home for one family who comes all the way from Arkansas. We're out in Dauphin Island, where it's been a very good day for the Sea Lab. Earlier this morning, the Dauphin Island Sea Lab was awarded $500,000 in settlement from the U.S. Attorney General because of a Norwegian shipping company that was dumping oil out into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, why the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, you may ask? Well, the U.S. Attorney General was very pleased with the academic work that they're doing around the community. Out here in Dauphin Island reporting live, Jahmal Kennedy, News 5. With the success that these guys are having, you'd think they were all from the same area, but that's not the case. Over half of these guys are from Baldwin County and around the city of Mobile. And to see them have the success that they're having, Coach Nicholas says, is definitely a special thing. And it's been quite the year for Troy Athletics, with the football team putting the first jolt into the student body after recording its first 10-win season in the school's Division I history and bringing home a Dollar General Bowl victory. Well, the basketball team followed that up, adding to the jolt with a Sun Belt Conference championship win of their own. And what head coach Phil Cunningham says he can't be more proud of is the experience that the students get to feel. One of the main purposes of the blog that Clower and administration wanted was to make it more personal and people-oriented. Now tonight, participants walked around the track on the second floor of the recreational center, some in memory of those who have passed away from heart disease, while others voluntarily walked to help raise awareness in the community. Rock climbing. Can I go over? Zip lining and laser tag. It was a night full of events out at Camp Butter and Egg on Wednesday night as the UAC hosted the event.
Tonight is Butter and Egg Adventures night. It's zip line in the dark, and the students have the opportunity to come to this camp and do zip lining, laser tag, and rock climbing for free.
Camp Butter and Egg provides the opportunity for students who missed out at Impact to catch up on what they missed on. But not only that, it's also a way for students to come out and make new friends.
A lot of the students don't have the chance to come, especially the international students don't have the opportunity to come because usually it's during Impact and they don't have an Impact.
Just have a lot of fun with my friends, meet new people, just have a new experience with other people I haven't met before, different nationalities, just have a good time here.
This is the first time I've came, and I came with a bunch of friends, and it's been a blast.
And it is still early on in the semester, but tonight's activities are meant to de-stress and relieve some of that pressure through various activities.
I was studying before I came, and all my friends were like, let's go have fun, so we're all here.
Just a way to get away from school for a little while, just be a big kid again, just enjoy your time with your friends and stuff. So this is like a good thing that you can use to relieve stress a little bit, be a little kid, and just take a load off for a little while for school for at least a few hours. If you're interested in taking part in UAC, their next meeting will be on next Monday at 5 p.m. in the Trojan Center ballrooms. Jahmal Kennedy. I had a bad strategy. Troy, Trojan Vision News. Wednesday, down on the island at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, the Sea Lab itself was awarded $500,000 as part of a $2.5 million settlement with the Norwegian shipping company. Helene Hassel talks about the contribution and what it means for our area.
The Dauphin Island Sea Lab Foundation supports the Dauphin Island Sea Lab in its mission for education, marine research, and coastal restoration. And so this check will be used in addition to other monies that we have to do this.
Hassel says the awarding is more than helpful as the Sea Lab strives towards its goal to help fund projects in the coming future.
We have been working on an endowment which is will be used to fund projects here at the Sea Lab, and this money will get us to our $1 million mark for our endowment, as well as having extra money to do special projects for this with this very money. So we're very excited about it.
Hassel, who has been a part of the board since 2010, bore witness to the BP oil spill that devastated the Gulf Coast, and the lack of coverage this latest act attracted, she says, really surprised her.
It was interesting to me when I became aware of the case that it had not really been followed because it was such a huge, egregious criminal act that this shipping company had done. And I didn't hear a word about it until they called me and said, we'd like for you to come down and receive this award.
Out here in Dauphin Island reporting live, Jahmal Kennedy, News 5. 2 coaches, 2 teams, and 1 belt. Oh wait, wrong belt. Yeah, that one. It all went down at Lad Peoples Stadium in Mobile on Thursday night. The Jags and the Trojans came out on top 28-21.
Huge win for our program today. I thought this was a great college football game, tremendous atmosphere. Excited to see our students. I thought our students and our fans, bands showed up and really were active participants in the game. They were loud.
The defense showed mental toughness after allowing 21 first-half points to the Jags by coming out and holding the Jags to 0 second-half points.
Much credit to Vic Coney, our defensive coordinator, our defensive staff. We bent some tonight, and that was kind of the plan going in. We wanted to make them put some drives together. We bent, but we didn't break, and I thought it was big.
And it was a thrilling 28-21 victory for Troy, and a game that went all the way down to the last play. And, well, as for the battle for the belt,
I think it's important to recognize rivalries, and this was a rivalry. I think South had theirs in a case, and it's something that we're proud of. It's something that we're proud of.
But before the Trojans could bring home the belt, some crucial fourth-quarter plays happened, both good and bad, including junior Jordan Chun's second fumble of the game that almost proved costly.
He's got character. He's got stuff about him, and I knew he would bounce back, and he's a great player.
No, I got down on myself because it was about at the end of the game. It was very close. But I mean, my teammates came up and uplifted me and told me to get back. We still gonna need you at the end. So I appreciate them for that.
To some, it felt like a home game for the Trojans. So what did the team think about all the fans and students that traveled in for the game?
Oh, it was outstanding. We got the best fans in the world. To me, we have the best fans in the world, and I love them to death because they bring us energy and the ricochet through us, and it's just a lot of energy throughout the whole crowd.
I thought when things got down a little bit in the game for us, when we turned the ball over, I thought they picked us up.
Reporting from Lad Peoples Stadium in Mobile, Alabama, Jahmal Kennedy, Troy, Trojan Vision Sports.
We didn't feel good about that one until the very end.
The very end being when the clock hit 0 and the Trojans were Dollar General Bowl champions after pulling out a close victory 28-23. The Trojans opened up ferociously in a big way on defense, but it was the first play offensively that set the tone for the Trojans.
Yeah, that was our plan. That was our plan. Myself, I did not do a very good job in our Georgia Southern game stretching the field, and we wanted to come in this game and attack.
And on the night defensively, Troy had 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 1 forced fumble, something that Coach Brown was looking forward to when he first added defensive coordinator Vic Koenig to his staff.
That was a huge key when I was able to get this job, and is to hire Vic Coney.
At first, it took us a while when we first got here last year, brought into the process, first couple games.
What he does is he creates tackles for loss, he creates sacks, and our guys play with an edge on defense.
It was a story of 2 halves for the Trojans, dominant on offense and struggling defensively. However, after the intermission, it was very different.
Well, in the first half, offensively, we were in a rhythm. We had, I think we only punted one time, maybe in the first, maybe 2, because we didn't execute the end of the half there. But defensively, I thought we had to settle them down at half, because we gave up some passing yardage. Yeah, they had a good game plan. Let me say this, Ohio's well coached.
The Trojans tallied a 10th win on the season for the first time in school history, but in order to get to this point, the task was very simple for one player.
When I signed here with Coach Brown, I believed in the process.
This is a big win. Now, this is the first time in Troy's Division I history that we've won 10 games, and that's something that the 16 seniors on our football team will always be proud of.
The education and volunteer-based American Heart Association held their annual Heart Walk at the Troy Recreation Center Thursday night.
Tonight's event is to get folks up and walking and to raise funds. There's all kinds of fun things to do around the room to get families involved. We have a photo booth, as you can see. I'm dressed in my fun.
The organization raises funds for research and development into heart disease, but I asked Mitchell why that was so important.
We want to raise awareness. A lot of people don't know that there are hidden salts in food, such as soups, luncheon meat, all kinds of different things that we eat every single day, and it's hidden. So we want to educate people on how to shop for healthier foods and just to be aware. So it's raising awareness as well as raising funds.
Those that participated in the walk placed their names on a sheet of paper and then placed those sheets into bins labeled with the amount of laps that they intended to walk. One participant took the time out to tell me how many laps he had completed and how many he had planned to complete.
7 so far, trying to fill up my entire car.
What was your goal?
No goal, just to support.
Now tonight, participants walked around the track on the second floor of the recreational center, some in memory of those who have passed away from heart disease, while others voluntarily walked to help raise awareness in the community.
No one specifically, but just to show support for Troy, because I've been here for years, and just to be a part of the community.
A lot of people here are walking in honor of someone or possibly in memory of someone, and also just to live a healthier life, just to be healthier and get out there and make improvements.
Jahmal Kennedy, Troy, Trojan Vision News.